In the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna break down all the main types of hair products, what they are, how to use them, and the common mistakes to avoid. As the founder of the hair products brand Forte Series, I know a thing or two about hair products. I've spent the last 7 years researching, testing, and of course, making my own products. So I know what works, I know what doesn't work. First up, let's talk about hair creams. Creams feel more like a lotion. They're soft, and as the name suggests, they're creamy, right? They're usually really great at adding moisture, adding hydration to your hair, and typically they're gonna have light to medium hold. And the reason why creams are so moisturizing is because they usually have ingredients like shea butter, argan oil, jojoba oil, which are great, especially if you have dry, frizzy hair. Now, I like creams, especially right now with the trendy hairstyles, being a little bit longer, a little bit more flowy, because creams are lightweight, so you can create soft, natural styles like a middle part, a messy quiff. It's also really great for curly or wavy hair. So if you want a curly undercut or any wavy hairstyle, this is perfect because it doesn't lock your hair into place fully. It lets your hair have that natural movement, which is very trendy right now. And in terms of finish, some creams definitely have a shiny finish to them, but the majority will give you a natural finish. Not matte, not shiny, just healthy looking. It's probably the easiest hair product to apply to because it has this really soft, pillowy feel to it. It's easy to scoop, it's easy to emulsify, which means just, kind of spreading it around your hands, and it's easy to apply. It's not gonna tug and pull your hair because it's so soft and creamy. Can you use a cream as a pre-styler? I get this question a lot, and yes, you can. Now, if you don't know what a pre-styler is, you're in for a treat because it's actually such a great hack for an amazing hairstyle. Pre-styling your hair is when you apply a product to your hair when it's clean and damp before you style your hair. And then you style your hair with a blow dryer or whatever your preference is to lock in the hair, and then you use a styler which really holds it all together. So pre-styler is just a product applied to your hair before you style your hair. And the cream, because it's soft, because it's so creamy, it's perfect for that, right? You can just apply it to your hair and you can blow dry it. It's not gonna tug and pull your hair. I use pre-stylers all the time. It's a big hack, and most guys aren't even aware that this exists. They don't even know that this is a thing. So I highly recommend that you try it next time you style your hair. By the way, I'm gonna list all of the products that I'm using and demonstrating this with in the description below. You can go to forteseries.com as well. We have everything there. Now, let's move on to clays. You can definitely see immediately there's a big difference from a clay to a cream. This is a lot thicker, it's tougher. Clays are known for 3 things. They have strong hold, matte finish, and a gritty texture, which also gives your hair some beautiful texture like you see it here. Now, what's cool about clays is that they have this dry, gritty feel compared to a cream or a pomade, so it's really great for short, textured hairstyles. But it gives you a really strong hold that lasts all day, so it's my favorite product because I like to lock in my hairstyle, right? I don't like it when my hair moves too much during the day. I style it, and then I want it to stay pretty much the same like this throughout the day. However, a good clay, like our texture clay extreme hold, doesn't feel like concrete. It doesn't feel like super glue. It holds your hair in place, but you can still run your fingers through it. For example, I literally just put this on about 5 minutes ago, and I can run my fingers through my hair, and it almost like holds it up when I bring it up, right? And you can change your hairstyle up if you want. So let's say a girl wants to play with your hair. Her fingers aren't gonna get stuck in your hair. It's gonna feel soft. It's gonna be flexible. But once you leave it, it stays like this. It's honestly pretty incredible, and that's why it's my personal favorite. That's why this is the product that I've used the most. Having said that, I will say this clay is hard to use. If you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna do it wrong. You have to scoop hard, and once you have the product, you need to warm it up into your palms. It melts with your body heat, so make sure that you spread it around your hands evenly, emulsify it. Use those biceps, get it going, okay? Most guys who don't like this product, any bad reviews that we get on the texture clay, it's usually, oh, it's too hard, I don't know how to use it. It's usually because they just don't know how to apply it. So a pro tip for you, if you wanna make it a little bit easier for you, is you can just literally blow dry it into the jar. Warm it up, and it makes it easier to scoop, because once it dries up, it gives you this type of hold. Not every clay is this hard to scoop, by the way. We have also, this is the extreme hold clay, right? Our control clay is a much softer version. It's easier to scoop, a little creamier than this one. If you don't need a 24-hour hold, if you don't need crazy hold like this, then go for the control clay. Okay, so this next one is completely different from the others, and it's this guy right here. It's a styling powder. This product is a complete game changer for adding volume, adding texture without weighing your hair down, because it's powder, so it's incredibly lightweight. It absorbs some of the oil in your hair. It adds grit to it, which is great if you're thinning or if you just have fine hair, because by sucking up all of the oils in your hair, think about it, it gives your hairstyle more fullness, right? Because the oil weighs your hair down, and if you have fine hair already, then it makes your hair look extra flat. So this is gonna suck up those oils, it's gonna give you more volume, more body, and it also adds lift to your roots, which is perfect for guys who want a natural matte finish with lots of volume, especially, like I said, if you're thinning or you have fine hair. To use it, super easy, just shake a small amount onto your roots, not your ends, onto your roots, and then you work it through your hair with your fingers. Not gonna lie though, this is some powerful. So the key is to start with a small amount and then add more as needed, because a little goes a long way. And if you put too much into your hair, I'm telling you, it's gonna feel a little dry, it's gonna feel a little chalky and too gritty. So you wanna start small. This is powerful. This is perfect for creating those messy textured hairstyles that are so popular right now, that like the TikTok e-boy hairstyles or any messy fringes. It works really well whether you have curly, wavy, or stick straight hair. So it's a very versatile product. And what I like about it is that you can just keep it in your gym bag or whatever and just use it without even getting your hands dirty. So it's very practical. Now, let's go into the most classic hair product. Let's see if you know this one. This has been a go-to styling product for decades, with roots dating back to the 18th century. Pomades. They're mostly known for their high shine, they have really strong hold, and even though they've been around for a long time, they actually only became super popular in the mid-1900s, when those iconic hairstyles that you see in the movies all the time, pompadours, slick backs, those hairstyles started to trend, and then pomades started to really trend and became very popular. Now, there are two types of pomades that you should know the difference for. One is an oil-based and the other one is water-based. Oil-based pomades are usually made with ingredients like petroleum, beeswax, and they have the highest shine. So if you want a slick back hairstyle, it's gonna give you that very high shine. They also stay soft, so it's easy to restyle throughout the day. Water-based pomades, they have this gel-like consistency. They have a really strong hold, and one of the benefits is that they wash out very easily with just water. I use the Forte pomade anytime I want a hairstyle that has more shine to it. So any slick back hairstyle, pompadours, or even sometimes when I'm wearing a suit to a wedding or an event, right? I just feel like the shine adds some type of old money aesthetic look and vibe to it. So if you're going for more of a traditional quiff, for example, the pomade is the way to go. And I'll give you a pro tip, and I've done this for years. When you're using the Forte pomade, you can actually choose how shiny you want your hair to be. And you do that by adding water to your palms when you're putting the pomade into your hair. So you just emulsify the product into your hands and then just wet your palms a little bit or a lot, depending on how much shine you want. And it works really well if you want that shiny, slicked back hairstyle, for example. Okay, I'm excited to talk to you about this next one. This product is extremely popular right now. It's one of our best sellers. This is the sea salt spray. And the reason why this product is so popular right now is because of the TikTok hairstyles. They're very popular, right? The messy, carefree looks, the wavy, curly hairstyles. Also, it's one of the easiest products to use. I mean, you can't get this wrong. And I'm gonna show you how to use it in just a second. This product, it's really amazing for creating those effortless, beachy waves, for adding natural texture to your hair. It gives your hair this tousled look that's perfect for casual, laid-back styles. It adds volume without that heaviness, right? It's just a spray, it's liquid in here. And also, it's great for every hair type, but it works especially well for guys with fine, flat hair that just need a little extra oomph, right? That extra volume, some waves, some texture. This is gonna give you that, and it's so easy to use. All you gotta do is you start with damp hair or towel dried hair, and then you just hit the spray a few times from your roots to your tips. You scrunch your hair with your fingers and you enhance those natural waves by adding texture. And then honestly, you can just let your hair air dry for a chill, relaxed look. Or if you want to use a blow dryer, you can do that. And ideally use a diffuser to control the volume, to control that definition that you want to give your hair. All right, let's move on to pastes. Usually pastes are gonna have a consistency that's usually a little harder than a cream, but still smooth. It's kind of soft, kind of like a lotion. It's not as hard as a clay, that's for sure. They have a medium hold. They have natural low shine, that's the finish. And a paste, honestly, it's like the most mass appealing hair product because they work well for most hair types and styles. So it's the perfect beginner hairstyling product. If you're just starting out, if you haven't styled your hair before, this is a really good place to start. This is easy to use, you can't mess it up. It gives you a flexible hold without weighing your hair down, making it look stiff or greasy. So they're good for really messy, textured hairstyles, casual hairstyles, or you know what this is really good for is for side parts if you work in an office, if you want something that's quick and easy, or like kind of like a tousled look, if you just want to give your hair a little bit of definition. A lot of guys that don't style their hair, it just looks kind of like a blob of hair with no texture, and this is going to change that. They're usually very flexible so that you can restyle your hair throughout the day, and we sell a lot of these to guys who work in offices and want something easy. They want great results in just a couple of minutes of styling their hair. Even young men too, who don't want perfectly styled hair, this is the perfect everyday product. And look, there are other products out there like wax, gel, hairspray, but the 6 products that we just went over today are the best. And you can achieve any hairstyle that you want with these products. So that's why I'm focusing on the best ones and not just wasting your time with gels or waxes or whatever. And I've broken everything down into this table. So make sure to take a screenshot. Look, using the right hair product is obviously important, but it's just as important to find the right hairstyle for your age. So check out this video right here where I break down what hairstyles are best for each age group. I'll see you there.